Here's my box. This is how the wires ran. 12-2, 10-2. I'm running the boxes. I got the double connectors. One go in, one come out. That's what the box looks like. I like those because they're a lot bigger. My pop came through and did what he did. Of course, you know, I did the assistant part as a laborer, but he actually did the setup. Now, all of the drooping lines, once we get everything hooked up and get receptacles in here, then I'm gonna come back with some more clamps and bring them up. Brought it around like that. Right now we just have a clamp on each section to hold it in. Fire extinguishers. This is a feed on the inside. Then it feeds back out. I also have another box that's going to be coming in. That's going to feed in here. That's going to allow my power supply to come in, which is going to feed from this box. I'm going to pigtail off of that one. These are going to be for my garage door openers. I got one coming down for another one of those boxes. I like those boxes because they're big and they're different. That's a feed in and out. All these, like I said, are for garage doors. There's another box. And actually these are like dryer boxes, but they're 50 amps. So it should be okay. Everything, the highest thing I'm going to have is a 30 amp, which is going to be a welder, so I'm not worrying about that. And the way my welder is actually laid out, it actually max out at 30, but then after it actually does its initial, it drops down to about 20 to 22. So I should be okay. So I'm waiting on the inspection. And once again, it's the box, but this one is running here. And I'm just giving you an idea. And like I said, I'm going to actually straighten them all up with more clamps. That's going to feed here. I'm about 50 feet short, so I had to go and order 125 feet of 10-2 just to get 50 feet, which will run from here around, going up, following that wire, over one garage door, two garage doors, coming down and feeding into this double connector. The double connectors are only like $2. $2.40 for a pack of 2. So what I like about it, it gives me the provisions to be able to do it. Unfortunately, you have to actually get the actual washers to be able to use it because of the fact that the opening is designed for a bigger opening. This is only for 3/8. This is going to be from 1 inch to 1/2 inch. So as I continue to do more, I'll keep you posted. But I have one more task that I want to run, and test this for my lighting. This one, which is the second one, that runs all the way down, I'm going to run 8-foot LED light strips, every other one. 6,500 lumens. So I'm going to skip the first one, go to the second one, skip the third one, go to the fourth, skip the fifth, and so on and so on. Now, of course, my wife says I have a garage bigger than the house, which isn't true. And my best friend says it's a warehouse. But I'm a firm believer in, if you're going to get something, get everything that you need, so that way you don't ever have to worry about, I wonder if I actually had enough room to do this or do that. Once again, these guys did a really good job. Eagle Carports, the guys came from Texas. Very good job. This is a rated at 170 wind rating. It's got their 2 1/4 tubes, 12 gauge, and they're double stacked for strength. And pretty much, this is pretty much like, you don't have to worry about purlins. You just pretty much, they just actually are screwed in to support the poles. And then of course, they're screwed in from the inside. The outside. And what I enjoy about it is it's pretty strong. And like I said, I'm going to get some great stuff sometime after the inspection. And I'm going to seal all these cracks up. And then I'm going to caulk the whole thing. Because when I caulk it, I plan on making, that's going to be my next job. I'm going to make a 20 by 20 man cave. Well, I'm sorry, 20 by 15. That is my center point. There. There. So, once again, and of course, I like to build replicas, so this is going to be my section. Excuse my concrete. It was in a disaster, so I had to kind of piece it together for right now. But this section here, from there to there, is going to be for my molds and my replica cars that I'm going to have. I'm going to set me a stationary stage where I can put three or four, stage them up like that. And as I'm building them, this is going to be my paint room, once again. And as I paint them, I'm not actually trying to sell them. What I'm trying to do is build my own personal one for each one of these bays. Daytona, Miami Vice car, Countach, Diablo, Testarossa, and a Reventon or Reinventing, whichever one you want to call it. By doing it that way, I can actually have what I want, and I can actually make molds off of those as they tear up or whatever happens. So, once again, if you like what you see and you would love to see more content, this is where I'm going. This was a true blessing from when I actually started the first job, and I'm going to have a slideshow of the first building, but then we had Hurricane Zeta to come through, and when Hurricane Zeta came through, she tore down the first building, which gave God I guess God was telling me he didn't want me to have that building, so he wanted to bless me with another one. So, and I love this one even more, so. Anyway, I will keep you posted if you like it. Subscribe. Thank you. Please leave comments, and God bless.